if I sued. Do you agree or disagree with that statement?
He did ask me how much.
Thank you. Who's going to start there?
Any re-examination? No, thank you.
Yes. The audience doesn't want to hear from you, but it's part of the process. Now, Ms. Cooperman, you were cross-examined about the fact that there were 13 words on Exhibit 3, the notes you wrote. What purpose do these notes serve?
These notes help me, first of all, the numbers just help me with just a rough estimate of the multiplier. And like I already said earlier, the multiplier usually ranges from 1.5 to 5. And there's other elements that are taken into account, like how a client performs at discoveries.
But why do you make these notes?
I make these notes just for me, obviously, to help me and how I'm going to proceed in this litigation.
And how do these notes compare to notes in other files with similar cases that you do in Cooperman and Jones?
They're very similar. I write down the most important things in a case to me, and I work from there.
And what else, or what other documents than the 13-page or 13-word notes is found in the file of Cooperman and Jones?
Well, many other documents, but the contingency theory, of course, as well.
And how thick is the Rubin and Ingalls file?
This is quite a lengthy re-examination. That's not pleasant.
Well, length is no measure, with great respect to my friend, of whether re-examination is appropriate or not. She opened the door, Your Honor, about 13 words on a note and has made the outlandish suggestions around that my client is not...
Yeah. Okay, counsel, thank you. On the legal principle that it's now important to 6, that's the end of the re-examination. Thank you. So, just a couple of comments. I think I'd be interested in asking the witness, because obviously what we've seen here is an examination of people, the who, what, when, where, why, and so on. And particularly, I noticed at the end, what you asked what question, and you got the witness talking. And what do we see on the other side? Well, he's putting all of the evidence, and all you're getting is yes, and an occasional dissembling, quibbling, but generally yes. So, comments, Rachel?
Well, I wanted to quibble with her, and I wanted her to stop asking me the same question. And she did it in different ways, and it was very clever because she finally got me to just answer the question the way she wanted me to.
Sean, comment on examination chief?
Very briefly, the only thing I wanted to highlight were headers, use of headers, control of the witness, even if she's not on page, she's my witness, I can stop her, I can ask her again. Third point, I thought I knew what she was saying. The judge didn't. The most important person in this courtroom is the trier of fact. If I get it, witness gets it, but the judge don't, you need to help out the judge. Final point is use your exhibits, right? That's the whole purpose of having them.
Robin, one of the things I noticed is that she obviously was trying not to answer particularly one of your questions. Can you just comment on the whole aspect of witness control in the process?
Yeah, that's actually why I stopped when I did it. There's obviously a lot of things, more examination that we had prepared about, like the notes and how many notes, and I was setting up a lot of things, but I just stopped there because I thought it illustrated a point, which is what we talked about today, which is listen to the witness. And, she cues you because she pauses. Why is she pausing after such a simple question? And if the witness doesn't answer your question and you want to tell her who the boss is in the courtroom, you just look at her and repeat the question. And you can keep doing it, or you can try to change the question slightly, but that's an example of, like, if you have two cats, one cat attacks the other cat, and says, like, I'm the boss cat. You just have to make sure that you don't do it too early in your cross-examination, because once Rachel and I had that exchange, and, like, Rachel's my friend, yet I almost, and it's funny because my instinct instinct was to like start coming around from behind the podium to start approaching her like I'm a real witness. We're done. Like the only thing that we're going to have for the rest of our examination is a like, I'm so waiting for you, I'm coming for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and so
I have my backup for sure.
yeah, and my emotions got up even though I know you and we're just pretending. So it's an interesting teaching point. Yeah.
I guess now I'm kind of sorry that I didn't let it go on. Trevor?
Thank you. I think the comments I wanted to make have been made. We want you to focus on the form of the question. Think about open-ended, closed-ended, and we're going to start from there tomorrow. A couple skills that we saw, the use of exhibits. We are going to, as we said, encourage you to use exhibits throughout the week. We will do specific sessions on how to enter them later on, so don't worry too much about that, but please do use them. And the same with, I guess that's the key point there. I want to thank Rachel, Michael, Robin, and Sean, and Jonathan for terrific demonstrations. Thank you very much. And we are going to follow Urban Younger's rule of brevity and early, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Oh, really?